Belt Mazda is partnering with local schools in a big way. Earlier this month, Belt Mazda and Point Pleasant High School teamed up to host Mazda's Be Moved Drive program. It's an initiative designed to support education and strengthen community connections. They raised a total of $10,000 for Point Pleasant High School's On Point program, which helps support students and build stronger ties between the school and the community. Robert Sickel is the owner of Belt Mazda and the 2025 chairman of Mazda's National Dealer Advisory Council. We say good morning to you, Rob.
Good morning, Ken. Thank you so much for having me on.
I always smile when I say Mazda because I had a Mazda for 4 years that lasted, it was an MX-6, I think. Is that right? Is that the model? I believe it was. And it
Certainly could
lasted
be.
me 288,000 miles. I drove that too, and it still ran. It still ran. So that is, I have a very nice spot in my heart for Mazda, and I will never forget the quality of that vehicle. And I talk about it all the time whenever I hear someone. My parents got a Mazda not long ago too. Anyway, that aside, but a great, great brand. For viewers who may not have been there, talk us through what happened with the Be Moved Drive program that you hosted with Point Pleasant High School. What was the energy like?
Sure. The energy was fantastic. Mazda came in and did a whole activation there, setting up different stations for people to come in and register. We had different models out there for all of the people to test drive. And of course, every test drive earned the school a $50 donation, up to
Nice.
$10,000, as you mentioned.
And that is one heck of a fundraiser. How did you get? I mean, are you surprised you got the 200 test drives? That's a big number.
No, Point Borough Schools has a lot of support, a lot of community support. So I knew that when we were going to partner with that school, that between them and us, we'd be able to rally the troops and get enough people there to do the test drives.
Nice. Talk about the On Point program now a little bit about what the program does and why directing the funds there was so important.
Yeah, the Be On Point program empowers students to succeed and foster a positive environment and community connection through its pillars of respect, responsibility, and pride. The school system is a very community school system. It's of the community, and this is a great way to teach our kids to grow up with these, sorry, this.
Okay. No, I get it. So
Respect, responsibility, and
the
pride.
respect, right, and become part of the civic minded, to be civic minded in the community like that.
Absolutely.
And Mazda does this, right? This is part of a larger community initiative, the Drive program, if you will. It's what you folks call it Be Moved, right? So from your perspective, what makes the Be Moved program from Mazda and all the dealers so special? And how important is that to have that connection to the community?
Sh- Sure. I mean, the connection to the community is crucial, and Be Moved is really dedicated to helping people discover what moves them. And education is one of the best ways to do this. We know that education plays a crucial role in empowering and helping students discover what inspires them so they can do more of what moves them. Many dealers across the country are extremely philanthropic, and giving back to schools and the students is a great way to support your community.
Look, it works all the way around. Yes, of course, it helps build the brand, but it also shows that Mazda is an integral part, right, of a community at large. That you're not just a business. You're a business that is connected with the people because you have real people who live in the community who work for you, and you have real people who are going to be your customers. And it just shows that your feeling is to go beyond the business deal, but now we have a relationship with the community, and that's so important. That's what makes the difference, and it becomes a symbiotic relationship with the whole community. Are there other initiatives now that you have with Belt Mazda in your community?
Sure. Pine Belt, we've been in business since 1937, and one of the core values of our organization is giving back to the community and really supporting the communities that support us for the last 88 years. And we've received a lot of support. So we do a lot in the community from hospitals to schools and really everything in between. And that's really not going to stop.
Well, as a successful business leader in the community, what would you say to other business leaders, business owners in town or in the surrounding areas who want to get more involved in the community, but they don't know where they should start? What advice do you have for them?
Find something that inspires you or something that is meaningful to you, and reach out. Don't wait for someone to reach out to you. Reach out to them. Ask how you can get involved. I'm sure there's really no shortage of ways to get involved. So it's really just being proactive about it.
That's an amazing, wonderful way to be, and that's why you are a successful dealership that's been around for 90 years because you are so involved in your community. And when you think through I'm thinking back at 2007 when we had the financial crisis and so many car dealerships folded. It sort of showed the ones that were seriously involved in the community were the ones that survived. My dad used to work for car dealerships years ago. He was a sales manager, and I remember the fear of are we going to be able to survive this? Because there was no way to get financing to buy cars. And I remember so many dealerships closed, but the ones that survived were the ones that always stayed part of the community. The community always stuck behind them. What's a website for you guys for more information?
Sure. Anyone can come check us out at pinebeltcars.com. We have, all of our information on there. And, if anyone needs a car, that's where you go.
Well, listen, speaking as a guy once again who had a Mazda for 288,000 miles, I know you can't guarantee that, but I could just speak, it's anecdotal. I could speak from personal experience. It lasted me 4.5 years, and I drove it. And I won't say I drove it into the ground because it was still running when I sold it. It's a great product. So good for you
A,
guys and
a
all the
Mazda,
best to you.
a Mazda owner, I'm sorry, a Mazda owner would tell you that it's barely broken in.
That's a great line. I'm gonna tell people. I'm gonna tell my dad that when I see him too later. Robert Stickle, owner or Sickel, excuse me, Robert Sickel, owner of Pine Belt Mazda and the 2025 chairman of Mazda's National Dealer Advisory Council. We could see why. Thank you for coming on this morning. A very happy holiday season to you.
Same to you. Thank you so much.
You bet, Rob. Thank you.